Hi guys, back again with another video. Now this video is going to be unboxing and what to expect video for the Mi Water TDS Tester. Now this is an anti-rust, anti-corrosion sensor which actually shows you your current TDS level of whatever water source that you put it into. So it has a range of 0 to 9,990 ppm. It's a IPX6 waterproof device which has a LCD display which actually shows you what's the TDS level. Now the price on this says $499, but it actually you can actually get it for $349 from the Mi store or online from the Mi website. The only thing with this is just the device. You do not get batteries with it. The batteries are expensive. These are not like your watch batteries, which is like 15, 10, 20 rupees battery. One battery costed me 60 rupees. So actually I did the unboxing before, but I could not make publish that video because I could not switch this on because there is no battery included. So I went ahead, got the battery, came back, and now I'm doing the video again. Okay, so now one battery costs you 60 rupees. So 60 plus 60, 120 rupees are just for the batteries, which I just dropped. Hopefully I find it. Okay, thankfully I found them. So these are the batteries. Let's take a closer look. So you'll have to get two of them. One of them will cost you 60, so 120 in total. So 120 plus 349. So that's how much you'll have to spend for the TDS water tester. Let's go ahead, open it up and see what all do you get with this. So you get the tester itself and a manual. Okay, let's keep this aside. So that's the tester. It actually looks pretty good. It's pretty handy. Now this entire thing is waterproof. I don't know if it's going to be waterproof from here onwards, but it is waterproof at least till here. Don't submerge the entire thing into water. So you have to open up this cap and then put this end into any water source. So I have actually tested it already with different water sources and it actually works pretty good. So we'll be looking at that right now in this video. We'll see different TDS level, drinking water, bathroom water, and all these things. We'll be looking at that right now. So this is the way it is. You have to open it up. You see these ports. This is what actually checks for the TDS level. Here you have to put the batteries. So you there is a plus minus marking over here. Plus is over this side. Now this is the plus side. So you have to put it like this. One over here and then one more over here. As soon as you put that in, it switches on. So that's how the display looks like. So it says 0 ppm. Now as soon as you switch it on, it is activated, and as soon as you put it in water, it will start giving you the ppm. So let's see how to calculate ppm. What is the safe level, what is not safe. Let's see that first. So okay, so what it says is instruction. You have to actually get remove the cap, put it in a glass of water, not in a bucket, just a glass of water. Just put it in. So as soon as you put that in, the TDS level will show up over here. Now what wait for at least 3 seconds. In 3 seconds it will show you the reading. Okay, now let's take a look at how to actually use it. So basically you just have to put this in a glass of water. So you have to put that in like that. Now it will give you the reading. Now the readings, you have to multiply it by 10. So I'll show you that. So basically anything less than 300 is excellent. 300 to 600 is good. 600 to 900 is fair. 900 to 1200 is poor. 1200 and above is unacceptable. You should not be drinking that water at all. So basically what I'll have to do is put it in water. Actually, let's go ahead and test it. Let's go and put it in the water and then see how it actually works. Okay, so what all the device actually detect, let's see that. So these are the three things which it majorly looks for. So you have calcium and magnesium ions, which are like soluble salts. You have ammonium acetate, sodium, etc., which are like ionic organic. And then you have chromium, zinc, lead, copper, which are like heavy metal ions. So these things it majorly looks at and then gives you the reading. Now the reading will be between 0 to 9,990 ppm. It won't go beyond that. It cannot find beyond that. Anyways, it goes beyond that. You should not be drinking that anyways. Okay, so what all can it actually test? Tap water, boiled water, bottled water, reservoir water, filtered water, and aquarium water. So there are times when aquarium water also have to be at a certain TDS level, so you can use this. So it will be handy for people who, actually we'll talk about that later on. Let's see what all does it do. Okay, so smart energy consumption. Okay, so LR44 batteries, those are the two batteries that you have to get, which will cost you 120 rupees. If you get it cheaper online, good, don't blame me for that. Okay, so it's waterproof, low power consumption and high precision. It's actually pretty slim. Yes, you can see it's pretty slim. You can actually carry this around. Now that's basically it. You've taken a closer look at this anyways. So this is it. This is how it looks like. This is the cap. Remove the cap, put it in water, you get the TDS level over here, and then multiply it by 10. So if you get like 25, then multiply it by 10, so it's 250. 250 over there. So you will get the marking over here. We'll go ahead and see that first. It should be over here. Okay, wait for 3 seconds. Now your reading is 25, TDS value is 25. Now if you get something like 120, then into 10 is going to be 1200 ppm. So anything between the three digit number, it will show you there. Anything beyond that, it will have a multiply by 10 or something over there. So you'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, so let's go ahead, test this. Let's take it to the kitchen, take it to the bathroom. I don't know whether in my house we have different water sources, but we'll go ahead and test that. So let's go ahead, test it now. Okay, so let's go ahead and test the bathroom water now. So I've got a glass with me. Let's put in some water. Now open up the cap. I'll switch it on. Okay, so it's a 0 right now. I'll put this in the water. There. Okay, so the reading is 297. 297. So 297 is still safe. It's in the safe category. So 297 was fine. Let's go ahead, go in the kitchen and then see how the water quality is over there. Okay, put on the kitchen tap, get some water here, put this in here. Now over here I have 334. Okay, so now let's test drinking water. So at least half I'll have to fill. Now let's put this here. Okay, so this says 93. So you can see the difference. Now the water in the tap is somewhere around 300 range, and this one is below the 100 range. So now you can actually see that this water is safe. Even somewhere below 300 was safe anyways. So it is good, it's fair, you can still drink this water, but this is the safest option. Now let's talk about what this can actually do, who is it for. This will be a short description, even though my short description goes pretty long. I'll be talking about everything in detail in my second video, where you will actually see different water sources like seawater, river water, tap water, all the different kind of waters. We'll be testing all of that and then seeing it. Now let's talk about who is this for, who should buy this. Now this one is a TDS tester. So TDS tester means total dissolved solids. It just checks the total dissolved solids. So let's talk about how this actually works. Now when your water has any minerals or any solids dissolved with it, it gets conductive. So the more solids you have in the water, the more conductive the water is. So this just checks your conductivity level. So it just checks the conductivity and tells you how conductive the water is. So we've seen the three things that it actually checks for, so all of them are conductive. Now this will not check for bacteria, viruses. So if the TDS level shows between 300, that does not mean that the water is good to drink. So remember that. So just putting the TDS tester in it and then saying that, oh, it is good to drink is not going to work, because it's not going to check for bacteria. All that it's checking is if the solids, the amount of minerals in it is the level that your body can handle, which is below. Actually, you can take 400 as a safe zone too. So anywhere between 200 to 400 is a good mix. Till 600 is still drinkable according to the chart that we've seen, but above that is not good, because that means that there are too many things mixed in it, so your body will not be able to handle it. It'll leave a deposit in your body, and then that will cause problems later on, like kidney stone and all these kind of thing, where those are actually solids which get accumulated. So this can help you in that. So in case you are in an area where there's a lot of solids, lot of TDS level issues, then you can use this over there. Like if you're living in a city where there's already corporation water coming in, then this is not going to be that useful. But yes, sometimes, like I'm in Pune right now, so over here when there's a water issue, tankers come in. Now the tankers have boring water, so those tankers actually bore the water from the earth and then bring it and then put it into our tanks. So now corporation water and boring water is getting mixed. Okay, this is distracting. Is getting mixed. So in that scenario, you will not know. Your RO filter will always try to filter it according to corporation water level. But if you have boring water going into it, it's not going to filter it effectively. So the TDS meter can show you whether the water is corporation water or it is boring water. So that's how you come to know. Most of the people don't even come to know that the water has been mixed and then they are drinking unsafe water. So this can show you that. So just remember, this is going to be useful just in those cases where you have to check the solids in the water, not bacteria and stuff. That will not be useful. Now, who is it for? So it's actually for everyone, whoever wants to use it. It's pretty cheap. So 349 plus 120 rupees for the battery. So it's not that expensive. It's a small device, you can carry it around. So this is going to be useful for travelers who actually travel a lot, go to different places, don't know if the water is safe to drink or not, like river water and stuff. Even though bacteria it cannot detect, but it will be safe. It will be useful for those people. It will be useful for people, for parents if they are afraid of giving regular water to their children, or they are not sure about the bottled water, if it is good or not, because most nowadays you see that a lot of bottled water, just tap water is being filled and then they give it to you. So just to make sure that this is not unsafe water, they can use that. It's useful for people who have aquariums, who want to see the TDS level in their water. Sometimes the TDS level is too high, the fishes will die. Since we own an aquarium, so I can tell you about this. So you always have to keep a water level check. You put those solution in it to keep the TDS level in balance. With this, you can actually check the TDS level now. So it's going to be useful for aquarium owners. So that's off the top of my head that I'm telling you. I'll be making the second video where I'll actually be showing you all these things. If I get an aquarium now, then I can do that too, but we've stopped keeping fishes anymore because we travel a lot. But other stuff I'll be doing, I'll be going to the sea, checking the sea water. I'll be checking bathroom water and kitchen water, like the corporation water and the drinking water which is coming in the pipe in different cities, different houses. We'll be checking all of that to check how good the water quality is going to be. Now I'll not talk anymore, I'll keep on talking. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe, hit the like button and do comment, and I'll see you again with another video. Bye bye.